Devil's Dance, On Fire, Run with the Devil, Van Halen. Walk is easy. Is the easiest breakdown in history. The Irresponsible Hate Anthem. That's the Irresponsible Hate Anthem. I'm trying to think. Wait, because a lot of Pantera riffs are easier, but they're still fun. Death rattle. It makes them disappear. Outcast of Shadow. Oh yeah. Actually, why it sounded so shitty, I just saw that one off the top of my head. I can play by ear, too. I can sing a song in my head like that. That's the ending to Outcast of Shadow. So that's basically what you get the gist. I got a lot of riffs I can cover songs. Sweet, yeah, okay, so that's the riffs. Oh yeah, and Killers Are Quiet. By Slipknot, Irresponsible Hate Anthem, Devil's Dance, The God That Failed, Master of Puppets. Oh yeah, New Level. So I know A New Level, Walk, This Love. Actually, I just played Outcast. I just learned Outcast of Shadow, the outro riff to the song, and Death Rattle, and some parts. I think I fucked it up, but I at least got the gist of it. Makes Them Disappear. All by Pantera. I know Running with the Devil and On Fire by Van Halen. Irresponsible Hate Anthem by Marilyn Manson. Like I said, Devil's Dance, Master of Puppets, and The God That Failed. Killers Are Quiet / Iowa of Slipknot by Slipknot. And I think there was one more other riff in there, but yeah, I can, I just learned that in front of you guys. So those are the riffs. Now here's the riffs. I'm just gonna run through the riffs I've learned. I want that to open the song. I think it's cool because it goes it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting at this fret marker. Oh no, this one actually. Yeah, this fret marker. So if you think of this as 1, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, and then 9, 10, 11, 12. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it goes and it's that easy. And I wanted to open the song. This one I actually want to open a song where I sweep the entire neck going straight down in sets of 4 on each thing. I'm just kind of going to teach these as I go too. These are my riffs that I've written. So I go 1, 2, 3, and then I go down here so whichever note I leave off on the string, I jump down here and then keep going, and then I jump down here and keep going, and then jump down here and keep going, and then I go back and forth. And instead of 4, then instead of 3, then instead of 2, and then just 1. So I can, and then I go backwards up the neck. So listen to it. So do it all again. That's the first time I did those 3 in sequence like that, just straight forward and back. But that's what I want an intro to a song to sound like there. One of the riffs, and then here's a backwards, actually a backwards neck sweep. It sounds the same on basically on each string too. And I actually want to open a song with that riff, that sequence riff you saw. Maybe add a random riff, so sequence, random, solo, sequence random, and then do the reverse to finish the song. That'd be kind of cool, I think. I'm gonna organize these riffs somewhere on the record. But here's one that's easy. It's It's that easy. You saw that. It's 1, 2, 1, down, all the way up. It's like you think of these 4. You're starting on the 3rd, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But it sounds crazy. And I want it to open kind of like that. It sounded eerie, but then have like the main riff go like. Like that, but have the opening go. It's that easy if you look at it like that. One of the first riffs I wrote in recent year was this one. These two was to be in the same song. And that's that one. And those will be one of the slower, creepier songs on Just About Freezing. This. Wait, hold on. It's not supposed to sound like that. Now that one, I want that to be like the. I always talked about a song called "March to the Mountains" to end my record. I made that riff. Hold on. So I want March to the Mountains to open like that. Song to the end of the record to be. When you hear, well, I want it to be the story, but you're going to hear that. I'm going to play that riff at the end, to kind of give you a distorted version because it's going to be heavily distorted, just like that. It's going to have effects on it. That riff, it doesn't sound good with a clean tone, but when you put effects on it, it sounds like amazing. That's kind of what I'm going for. All right, this one. Get the idea. So so it's kind of like going. And that's for that. So it's going. that one's, so if you look at it, it goes, and then I go, when it goes, so instead of going, I go, so I make this one be a turn it, incline, 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 decline, incline, decline, incline, and then regular decline, regular decline, regular decline, continuous decline. So it inclines and declines throughout the riff. So I'll run more time. You get the idea. That's one that I want. I'm probably gonna have to open the song "Not Dead." Yeah, that's gonna open the song "Not Dead." That's that riff. Oh yeah. And this one. I like that one. This one. It's another power chord one. I want that to be in one of the songs too. I want to make like a. I've always been about like heavy, gloomy music. That's what I want to make. I want to make some thrasher too. Like I said, you got the I just want to make something like that, and I keep getting better. But if I can think of all the riffs I've written, I think I covered most of them. Wait. Bipolar intro, a song called Bipolar. And I got the breakdowns are in there. But yeah, that's the stuff. I can even dig this stuff up from years ago without even listening to the videos for 3 years. That's if you go back and listen to some of the riffs. But that alone is probably enough material to track riffing for like probably 5 songs just by me having writing credits, possibly even 6. I do want what I want to do for the band. Is I want Just About Phrasing to be an 11 song, like there's going to be an intro and outro teaser track, but I want, so it's technically 13 tracks, but 11 full on, actually no, 14 tracks, 11 songs, intro and outro teaser, and a middle section with, I'm going to have a keyboardist in our band too. But I want it to be very disturbing audio for the midsection, but I want 11 studio great songs for the first record. For the first record, what I wanted to do with this band was I wanted to write a pact, okay? And this pact is going to say, I control my share of finances, and it's impossible for anyone to kick me out of this band except for me, so I can leave, but no one can it's my band. But there's a rule, and the rule goes for them and for me. This is how I want my band to go. On the first record, I get writing credits on my bass guitar for 7 of the 11 songs. I want all these riffs, and like you heard all those riffs I wrote, plus the ones I have on my band. I want to write the riffing and have a guitar follow my bass, and it has to be on contract for most of the first record, meaning like, so like 7 of the 11 songs. So I want to, when I bring in other members, I want to assign them a couple songs. I wanted a Bucket of Salt. And I think, and obviously besides the Trapped Under Ice cover, so actually it's going to be a 15-song record, actually. I want my riffs to shape about 5 of the songs. So I want my riffs, I want to shape 5 out of the 11 studio tracks, original tracks, 5 out of the 11. I want to shape myself, meaning like with my drum beats and with my riffs, kind of shape these songs myself, and have guitar and a drummer play over it when we go in the studio. So I want like almost full writing credits for 5 of the 11 songs, and I want 7 total to have bass writing credits. So I want a couple of the other songs to include my riffs as well. But I want four of the songs to be completely made by the or something along those lines. Numbers might vary by the other members. I want them to completely come in the studio with their own material and have me track my bass on that. With this pact, then it will go that I will only I'll get songwriting credits, but I will only be able to craft those songs 2 times on each record. So I want to be fair, because I want the first record to scream my name, not to be a narcissist, but because I've seen it happen in so many bands where people take over and they let themselves get fucked over in the beginning, and that's the precedent they are forced to keep because the fans get used to it. Well, the fans are going to get used to the band, and it's going to be the other way around. I want the first record to scream my brain and my issues. I want the first record to be dark, sludgy, heavy, metal as fuck, disturbing, and I've written lyrics. I want the first record to be almost entirely made by me. I've written drum beats. If you take the fact that I've made the songs, made the album cover, edited it, made the title, put a parental advisory on it, came up with the band name, wrote lyrics for 7 of the 11 songs, wrote riffs on bass for probably all of the songs if you used everything I have, but I'm not going to use everything because some of it's shitty. But I'm going to use most of it. And you take my bass, drums, and some of the riffs that even my friends have told me I could use on guitar. If I really wanted to, and I really fucking went out there and did it, I could, in theory, track the entire record myself. But I want to have a band. I want to grow close to my band members, and I want them to contribute to the writing process. But I want the first record on Pact to be mainly my doing. I want everyone to follow my lead on that record, including the artwork. So from there on out, the Pact is going to say the first record is going to be almost entirely run by Shane. But for the records there on out, the only thing I want control of is the album cover, because I can sell albums. I know how color schemes and how humans work. So I want, and this is just kind of for people who are watching, they want to be in my band. I want just like how I'm solidly writing 5 songs and having writing credits for 7, because I'm going to have bass credits regardless as a bass player. I'm not going to have writing credits. But three things. So after this first record comes out, I want the Pact to also say that subsequently thereafter, Shane is in complete control of the album artwork. Complete control. I want complete control of the album art. And be responsible for it as well. And I also want to have control of 2 songs per record. So I want to make 2 songs where I have to come up with the drum beat, I have to come up with the bass guitar. The lead guitar will follow the bass guitar riff, and I will come up with the lyrics and the title of the song, and then I'll have writing credits for like probably 2 songs where I maybe write like a couple riffs in each album outside of the songs I make, and then the rest of the band members will do their part from there on out, whether we make another record or whether we make 4 more records after the first one. I want the first one to be controlled by me, because I brainstormed this shit for years, and I'm not going to let that shit go to waste. And I'm also not going to spread it apart on other records, because I solely focus. I wasn't making songs like some bands just to make them and put them out on different albums. I made these riffs and these songs to encompass the vibe of this record. And I've made the lyrics, I've made the album title, the band title, as I went through the cover of the record. I edited all that myself. I did everything myself, almost everything. So basically, right now, as I'm speaking, I am a solo artist. I'm going to recruit members, and we're gonna bust our fucking asses to do this shit. I'm gonna find dedicated people who want to fucking be crazy and start a band. But right now, I've made enough record. I'm sorry, it's a long day after work, so if I'm fucking up, I was showing you guys my riffs on what I got. You can hear me playing it accurately on the videos, but it's still not bad anyways. But I want but right now, sorry, if you look at what I've done by myself, I have enough material where, in theory, I could write the record by myself, but I still want people to come in, because there's still a few things that need to be written. I want the singer that eventually comes to finish the lyrics for the last 4 songs, because there's a couple songs, like the song Not Dead, March to the Mountains, and there's a couple on there. I have to look back at the track listing, but there's a couple on there that still don't have lyrics, and I want them to make their own lyrics, kind of within the same theme, but still, and then I want specifically the lead singer is going to be under my reign for the first record. I'm going to make him make lyrics that at least pertain to the album. But I do want the on the 4 songs that I don't contribute to, and even some of the riffing on the other 2 songs where I do most of the work. There's still going to be some riffs that need to be made. You see what I'm saying? And then the next record, I want to control 2 songs out of like 10 or 11, and have the rest. I want the rest of the band to take the lyrics and take everything for each record. Subsequently, I just want to control the theme of each record. And I want the first record to be mainly controlled by me, and then the rest is kind of lenient, but the art is all me throughout the whole thing. You see, now you get what I'm saying. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. But yeah, that's what I've learned on guitar this far. And I picked up new ones too, as you saw. Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, so these are the riffs while they're plugged in. obviously I'm going to be doing the riffs plugged in with different. Obviously, I'm going to keep the same tone and shit for the record. But these are the riffs that I want to be distorted on the record, because I'm obviously just going to play with a clean tone with no effects like that. I want a few of the riffs, including the ones I've written here. I want to write one more that's kind of like this, or actually two more, because I want these two. The two that you're about to hear, I want to be on one song, and then the two I'm going to write for the future, and they're going to be power chords, are going to be for a different song. And I want them to be distorted, but usually I would just be playing. I would just be playing a note like that for most of the record. I want it to be just clean. Obviously, you don't usually use effects on bass unless you want to make a unique sound for specific songs. So let's go. Before I end the video, you're gonna laugh at this. The reason they sounded like shit is because I played that string so much. It was out of tune by 6 steps, probably the high string, because that one goes out of tune the most on a bass. I noticed. That was probably out when I first started all these videos you see right now. That was out of tune by probably like 6 steps, and just on that 30-minute video you saw, I managed to down tune the string by playing it by like another 10 steps. It was down 15 steps when I tuned it with the guitar tuner. So yeah, that's insane. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This will be linked.